The Stoics' Guide to Facing Pain and Hardship. Once in the city of Rome, there lived a man named Marcus. He was not a king or a warrior, but a simple teacher. Marcus had a good life, but one day, everything changed. A great fire swept through the city, destroying his home and taking the lives of his wife and children. Marcus was left with nothing but his grief. He wandered the streets, lost in sorrow, wondering how he could go on. One evening, as he sat by the ruins of his home, an old man approached him. The old man was a Stoic philosopher, a follower of the teachings of Zeno and Epictetus. He saw Marcus' pain and sat beside him. "You are suffering," the old man said. "But suffering does not have to destroy you." Marcus looked at him with tired eyes. "How can I not be destroyed? I have lost everything." The old man nodded. "Pain is part of life, but the Stoics teach us that it is not what happens to us that matters, but how we respond." Marcus frowned. "What does that mean?" The old man smiled gently. "Imagine two men who lose their wealth. One man falls into despair, believing his life is over. The other man accepts his loss and starts again." Marcus thought about this. "But my pain is real. How can I just ignore it?" "No one asks you to ignore it," the old man replied. Stoicism does not teach us to be without feeling. It teaches us to face our feelings with courage. Pain will come, but we can choose not to let it rule us. Over the next days, Marcus returned to speak with the old man. He learned the ways of Stoicism, little by little. The first lesson was acceptance. Some things are in our control, and some are not, the old man said. We cannot control the fire, or death, or the actions of others, but we can control our thoughts, our actions, and our will. Marcus began to practice this. Instead of drowning in his grief, he acknowledged it. He allowed himself to feel the sadness, but he did not let it consume him. The second lesson was perspective. The old man told him, "When hardship comes, ask yourself, is this the worst thing that could happen? People have faced greater pains and survived. This does not make your pains small, but it reminds you that you are not alone." Marcus thought of others who had suffered. Slaves, prisoners, those who had endured war. His pain was great, but he saw that he still had choices. He could remain broken, or he could rebuild. The third lesson was action. Stoicism does not teach passivity. "Do not just endure pain," the old man said. "Use it. Let it shape you into something stronger." Marcus decided to do this. He began teaching again, but now his lessons included the wisdom of Stoicism. He spoke to others who were suffering and shared what he had learned. His pain did not disappear, but it became a tool rather than a chain. Years passed. Marcus grew older, but his heart was at peace. One day, a young man came to him, his eyes filled with tears. "My family is gone," the young man said. "I do not know how to live." Marcus recognized the same despair he had once felt. He placed a hand on the young man's shoulder. "Listen," he said, "and I will tell you what an old man once told me." He shared the lessons of Stoicism, acceptance, perspective, and action. He spoke of the power of the mind, the strength found in hardship. The young man listened, and slowly his tears stopped. "You mean I can survive this?" Marcus nodded. "Not just survive, you can grow." The young man left with a lighter heart. Marcus watched him go, knowing the cycle would continue. Pain would come, but so would wisdom. This is the way of the Stoics. They do not deny suffering. They face it, learn from it, and rise above it. Life will bring hardship, but hardship does not have to break us. We can choose our response. We can find strength in the struggle. And so, the teachings live on. From the old man to Marcus, from Marcus to the young man, and from the young man to others. The Stoic way is not a path without pain, but a path through it. If you are facing pain or hardship today, remember these lessons. Accept what you cannot change. See your struggle in the larger story of life. Take action where you can. You are stronger than you think. The Stoics knew this, and now, so can you.